Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Lookout Ridge Sanctuary and Peace Tree Yoga. I'm coming to you from my home. My name is Linda. For those of you that don't know me, I teach the gentle chair class on Thursdays. I miss my friends. I miss all of you. So I'm glad you could join in today. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's come to the edge of our chair, pulling out those cushions, sitting right on our sit bones, nice tall spine. And we begin to breathe. We inhale the bottom of the belly, up through the midsection, up through the chest. Exhale that breath all the way back down to the bottom of the belly. Slow that breath. Check in with your shoulders. Make sure they're dropped down away from your ears. Turning our eyes inward, follow that breath on the inhale and the exhale. Clearing all thoughts from our mind, leaving behind our morning, looking ahead, leaving our thoughts from the afternoon going forward, bringing us right into this moment, right here and now. Taking time just for you. Lengthen that breath out a little bit if you can. Maybe to 6 count inhale, 6 count exhale. And we'll begin to move. Let's take our hands down along our side, twirl out our wrists. You can keep your eyes closed or open, whichever you prefer. Rotate and go back the other direction. Twirl through your fingers. Let's take our hands and press each finger, pushing out any tension in those hands. And go ahead and place our hands back on our lap with the tip of our nose out in front of our face. Let's start drawing some small circles, as if that tip of your nose is a pencil on a piece of paper. I like to think of it as my spirograph. Making beautiful designs, being creative, bringing motion into the neck. Following the breath. Come to the top or the bottom, let's rotate and go back the other direction. And when we come back to normal, let's go ahead and open our eyes, still sitting on the chair. Push your glutes back just a little bit so that you won't fall off. We're going to take our hands on our knees and we're going to drop our belly forward, taking our crown to the sky, coming into cow. Exhale, we round the back, tuck the tail under. Coming forward into cat, we inhale. Exhale, round the back, tuck the tail under. Inhale forward. And exhale. Feel each vertebrae opening, creating space in between the vertebrae, bringing nourishment into those discs, keeping them flexible. One breath, one movement. You should feel some warming in your spine. One more. And coming back to neutral. Let's go ahead and sweep our hands up to the sky. Nice straight line. Take the right hand up and stretch over to the left. Should feel a nice stretch through that right side. Sweeping both hands back down. Let's go ahead and sweep up. Take the left hand and draw it over to the right. Feel a nice stretch through the left side. Breathe into the left side. And go ahead and come back down. Bringing our hands to heart center. Let's take our arms up to the sky. Sweep to the side. Sweep back up. And back to heart center. Inhale up. Exhale, parallel with the earth. Inhale. And back to center. We'll just flow through this for a few more times. One more. And coming back to heart center. Let's go ahead and take our knees just a little bit farther apart. Place our hands on our knees. And we're going to just hinge forward, leading with our heart, circling around, bringing some motion into those hips. Feel the warming in the hips. Make it fit your body. Take it slow. When we come to the front of the back, we're going to rotate and go back the other direction. Ahead and come back to neutral, bringing our feet back together so we have a nice stable base. You want to have your knees in a 90-degree angle so you're nice and stable on the earth. We're going to bring our hands to heart center. We're going to swim through those murky waters. Back to heart center. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. back to heart center. Let's go ahead and do some back strokes. One more on either side. And coming back to neutral. On inhale, sweep up to the sky. Exhale, we're going to come down, bringing our right hand to our left knee, left hand goes behind. Always make sure you have a nice tall spine before you twist. Just hold and breathe. Returning back to neutral, sweep up to the sky. Exhale, we twist to the right. Twisting is good for the spine. It wrings out all the toxins in our spine, so you want to make sure and drink a lot of water. Water will help flush those toxins through your system. Coming back to neutral, go ahead and sweep up. And exhale to the left. Back to neutral, sweep up. Exhale to the right. Back to neutral. We'll go through that one more time on either side. Inhale to the top. Exhale to the left. Coming back to neutral, sweep up and exhale to the right. Coming back to neutral, let's go ahead and sweep all the way up, dive all the way down to the earth, coming into forward fold. Allow your head to hang heavy, shoulders and arms hang heavy. Let everything release from your back. Come back up, and let's go ahead and come to standing. We're gonna turn our chair so that we are facing the seat of our chair. We're gonna go ahead and sweep up to the sky, dive down, coming into all fours. Placing our hands on the chair, we're gonna flow through spinal balance. We're gonna take our right leg straight back behind us. If you're able, make sure you have a stable base. If you're able, go ahead and take your left arm out in front. Nice straight line from our fingertips to our toes, to our heel actually. We're pushing through that heel. Nice deep breaths, nice tight core. Go ahead and bring your hand back and your foot back to the earth. Take the left foot back and take the right arm out in front. Nice strong leg. Nice tight core, hold. Nice deep breaths. Go ahead and bring both hands back. We'll go on the right side again. Take that right foot back one more time. The left arm out in front. And bringing that right foot back down. Take the left foot back. And the right arm out in front. Push through the heel. Nice long stretch. And bring both hands back to the earth. Both hands back to the earth. Step back into downward facing dog. Nice long stretch. We're going to float forward into plank. Make sure your joints are stacked, shoulders over your elbows and your wrists. Back to downward facing dog. Pushing those hips back. Float forward into plank. We're going to flow through a little sun salutation here. Go ahead and step the right foot to the front of the mat. Turn the left foot out. Sweep the left arm to the sky. Sweeping the left hand back down. Step your right foot back. Downward facing dog. Bringing the left foot to the front of the mat, turning the right foot out. Go ahead and sweep the right arm to the sky. Sweeping the right arm back down, step back, downward facing dog. Step your right foot to the top of the mat, left foot to the top of the mat, bow down to the earth. Sweep up to the sky and down into chair. Inhale up, dive down, step the left foot back and the right foot back. Pushing back into downward facing dog. Bring the left foot to the front of the mat, turn the right foot out, sweep the right arm to the sky. Nice deep breaths. Bring that right hand back down. Step the left foot back. Downward facing dog. Float forward into plank. Shoulders are stacked over our elbows and our wrists. Drop those hips. Nice flat back. Back to downward facing dog. Stepping the right foot to the front of the mat, turning the left foot out, sweep the left arm to the sky. Bringing the left arm back down, step the right foot back, pushing back. Bringing the left foot to the top of the mat, right foot follows, bow down to the earth, sweep up to the sky. And down into chair. Inhale up and hands at our side. We're going to flow through chair pose. Let's go ahead and sweep all the way up to the sky. When we come down, we're going to bring our hands out in front and our hips go back. Inhale up and exhale down. Pushing those hips back. Make sure the knees are not going forward of the toes. So if your chair looks here, that's fine. If the lever's too much, taking your arms all the way out, bring them into heart center. Inhale to the top, exhale to chair. Everyone's breath rate is different, so go ahead and flow at your own pace. You should feel some warming in those legs. Inhale to the top, exhale one more time down, inhale, and hands at our side. Let's go ahead and take our feet just wider than hip distance, about hip distance. And let's circle our hips around, working through the clock. 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Soft knees. To the front or the back, let's rotate and go back the other direction. That should feel real good on your hips. And we'll go ahead and come back to neutral. Let's bring our feet back in. We're going to do yogi stair stepper. So we're going to come onto our toes. I'm kind of on some uneven carpeting here, so go ahead and step back and forth. Coming onto the toes. To add your arms, you can. We go ahead and reach, pull down, reach, and pull down. One more on either side. Coming back to neutral. I am going to put the chair off all the way to the side. I'm going to turn to the top of my mat and I'm going to take my right foot to the top of the mat, left foot back behind, coming into warrior one. So my knee is not falling forward of my toes. My back foot is parallel to the back edge of the mat. Then turn my hips forward, bringing my hands to heart center. Warrior one. Strong and courageous, confident, persevering. Go ahead and take our arms to cactus hands. Take your gaze straight ahead. Follow the breath. Nice tight core. If you'd like, take your arms up to a victory V. If you'd like, take your gaze to the sky. Makes you a little more wobbly, but working on balance. Bringing our hands back to heart center, leading with our heart. We're going to hinge forward, coming down over that right leg. Taking our hands all the way down or resting our hands on our thigh. Either way, you can either go all the way to the earth, whatever works for your body. Nice deep breath. Go ahead and walk back up. Bringing our hands to heart center. Let's go ahead and turn the back toes, step forward. Sweep up to the sky and down into forward fold. All the way down to the earth. Soft knees. Go ahead and walk back up. We're going to do that on the left. So we would be standing at the top of our mat here, and we're going to step our right foot back. The left foot is out in front. Hips are turning forward, hands at heart center. Should feel a nice stable base on your feet. Your center of gravity should be right through your torso. So allow those hips to drop. Follow the breath. Take our arms to cactus hands. Victory B. And if you'd like, take your gaze to the sky. Bringing our hands back to heart center, leading with our heart, we hinge forward over that left leg. Taking our hands down or staying here on our thigh. Whatever works for you, make it fit yourself. Go ahead and walk back up. Hands at heart center. Turn the back toes, step forward. Sweep up to the sky and down into monkey. Hands are on our shins or on our thigh. Nice flat back. Nice deep breath. Let it all go. Go ahead and walk back up. Bringing our hands back to heart center. Let's come back to the center of the mat. To the top of the mat, actually. Facing forward. Taking our hands down along our side. Let's roll our right shoulder up towards our ear. Squeeze at the back and roll it down our back. Take our thumb to our shoulder. Inhale to the top. And exhale around. Open it up. Inhale. And exhale. We'll do that on the left. Inhale. And exhale. Thumb to our shoulder. Inhale. And exhale. Open it up. Inhale. And exhale. Right side again. Inhale. And exhale. Thumb to our shoulder. Inhale to the top. And exhale around. Open it up. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Thumb to the shoulder. Inhale it to the top. And exhale around. Inhale. And exhale. Take both shoulders to the top. Squeeze at the back and roll them down your shoulders. Anytime you have any tension, if you squeeze through your shoulders, that'll help relieve any tension across the upper back. If you work on a computer. Go ahead and bring our hands out, hearts out in front. Turn our, clasp our hands together, turn them inside out, push forward. Pushing through the shoulders, you should feel a nice stretch across the top of the back. Go ahead and release, take our hands behind, clasp our hands together, draw your shoulder blades together, and then draw your hands down. Pulling those shoulder blades together, nice chest expansion, helps reverse all of our forward motion that we have every day. We're always eating, whether we're reading, driving a car, texting on a phone. Everything we do is in a forward motion. So this helps balance that by bringing everything back into place. Go ahead and release. Sweep up to the sky, come parallel with the earth. Inhale up and parallel with the earth. Now I'm going to take my right hand up over, left hand goes underneath. Back parallel with the earth. Left hand over the top, right hand underneath. Coming back to neutral. Inhale up and exhale. Inhale and exhale. I'm going to add my legs on the next round. Coming into chair. One breath, one movement. Inhale and exhale. This is my yin yang pose. I like to feel like I'm becoming more balanced. One more. To either side. Coming back to neutral, bringing our hands back to heart center. Go ahead and sweep all the way up, dive all the way down to the earth. Allow everything to relax. Let everything roll off your shoulders, any tension in the hips. And we'll go ahead and walk back up. And we're going to bring our chair back. Coming back down onto our chair, square your feet up with the earth. We're going to do knee to chest, and there's two ways to do it when we're seated on the chair. We can either draw our knee up to our chest, or we can sweep up to the sky and hinge forward over that right knee, drawing it in nice and tight. So I do it different ways all the time. But I'm going to draw my knee into my chest and I'm going to rotate my ankle around. Giving my ankle some loving. Both directions. Both directions. Work into the corners of the ankle. So we start on the right side with the knee to chest because that is the order of digestion. And so that's why we do it that way. Go ahead and rotate the other ankle, both directions. Okay, bringing both feet back down to the earth. Let's go ahead and take our right ankle over our left knee. We're coming into pigeon pose. So I like to think of this as a number 4. You know how the square of the old-fashioned number 4. So we go ahead and put our right ankle on our left knee, and then just hinge forward, leading out of your hips, leading with your heart, hinging out of the hips. So we don't want to see any of this rounding. We want to come nice and tall, leading with the heart. You may not get very far. I'm a little stiff today, doing a lot of sitting these days. Breathe into it. Use your sinking breath. So on our sinking breath, we inhale and exhale. And at the end of our exhale, we inhale again. And exhale just a little bit deeper if you can. Make it fit yourself. And go ahead and unwind from that. Go ahead and bring the left ankle on the right knee. Nice tall spine, and just hinge forward. Use that sinking breath. Okay, go ahead and come back to neutral. Let's go ahead and take our right foot out in front. Left foot is on the mat or on the earth. We're going to sweep up to the sky and hinge forward over that right leg, coming all the way down over the right leg. Go ahead and pedal your foot back and forth. Walk back up. Bringing our right foot back to the mat, we extend our left foot out, sweep up to the sky, hinge forward, coming all the way down, and then pedal that left foot. Continue with your breath. And we go ahead and come back to neutral. Let's go ahead and we're going to do a happy baby on only one side because we can't do it on both when we're seated in the chair. But what I like to do is I like to bring my my knee into the crook of my elbow and then just allow my leg to drop out to the side. Cradling the baby. Nice deep breaths. And go ahead and relax. Go ahead and pick up the other leg. Allow it to drop out to the side. And go ahead and place that foot back down onto the mat. Let's come to the edge of our chair. Make sure you have enough glutes on the chair that you don't fall off. Put our feet together. Bring your feet in and allow your knees to drop open. This seated butterfly. Again, opening those hip flexors. Nice deep breaths. Coming back to neutral. Taking our right arm, we sweep it across the front. Draw in. Make sure you're not drawing in on the joint. You want to draw in on the bone. You should feel a nice stretch in that right shoulder. Release. Sweep the left hand across. Draw it in. Go ahead and release. Go ahead and sweep all the way up to the sky. Hinging forward, we come into airplane. Taking the arms straight back. Hinging forward. Inhale. Come back up. Exhale. We hinge forward. Just flow through this with your own breath. Inhaling to the top, exhaling as we hinge forward. Come back to heart center. We're going to come into final relaxation, so let's go ahead and come into our most comfortable place on the chair where our sit bones are supporting us, our shoulders are relaxed down away from our ears, and just allow our breath to come back to normal. Do a little massage on our face as we're in final relaxation. So let's take our fingertips on our forehead, just tap our forehead gently. Index finger and our thumb from the inside of the eyebrow to the outer edge, pinch all the way across the top. With our index finger starting at our eyebrow, sweep down alongside the nose, under the eye socket, very lightly stimulating those sinuses. Index finger and our thumb pinch from the top of our ear around the outside all the way down to the earlobe. Pinching out any tension that you might be holding in there. Believe it or not, there's tension there. With our index finger, we're going to start at the top of the inside of the ear and run down along our jawline. You may want to open your jaw, release any tension that you might be holding in your jaw. Stress you carry sometimes sits in that jaw, so go ahead and release. And then with our index finger and our thumb, we start at the center of our chin and pinch to the outer edge of the chin. And then with our fingertips, go up and massage the top of our head very lightly. Doesn't have to be hard at all, just very lightly. Work through your hair. And then rain your fingers down over your face ever so lightly. And then we come to resting. Continue with your breath. you're ready, we'll go ahead and come back. Put a little movement in your fingers and your feet, just awaken your body a little bit. Go ahead and sweep up to the sky. Coming down to heart center, we seal our practice. The spirit in me honors the spirit in each and every one of you. I wish you peace, good health, love, and namaste. Thank you for joining me today. I love you all.